Hi there. Well, I love it. This card reading for this week is going to be a lovely. It's going to be lots of lovely messages coming through. But the angels most definitely said to me that there's loads of noise out there. There's loads of rushing around. So they said, Joe, let's make this card reading short and sweet. And this week is all about healing our hearts. That's what I'm hearing. So Raphael, I've channeled the messages directly from Raphael for us today, and it's just saying to me, I see Raphael sometimes as a masculine energy and sometimes as a female energy. And today the energy is most definitely, I love that, I just saw a flash of green light from Raphael. So it's definitely masculine energy coming through, and I feel like that energy is to support us and to give us strength of our heart as well. That's what I'm hearing. I love that. So for me, as I woke this morning, it was like I just heard, Joe, this week so much can happen internally, but outside we can feel like nothing changes, which is a very interesting one, because I often feel like to my family and my husband that maybe I haven't done that much, achieved that much this week, whereas internally I will have moved mountains and I would have healed wounds from this lifetime and many lifetimes before. So with that, they're saying let's just get on. Just really want you, if you are intuitive, if you believe in angels or you see angels, or just if you I love that, as long as you believe that something magical may happen during this video, then something will, because I'm hearing that Raphael is really up for helping people heal in massive ways. So the three beautiful cards that stepped up for this week for us to give us clarity is this one here. I love these cards. I'm not actually a tarot reader, I'm an intuitive healer, but these cards I just really resonate with the pictures there. So for me, this is like ourselves. The message I'm going to read out in a minute that I channeled directly from Raphael, this is like us. We're being offered to, if you see, have a look at that, I love that. We're being offered to look at our hearts, like this little fish here, actually sit with our heart and ask us what it needs right now. We've been through a lot the last couple of years, and it's kind of working out who we are right now. A lot of us as intuitives and spiritual folk have actually come a long way in the last couple of years, and for me, I work at a really high vibration, as my clients will know, and for me it's very much I'm up with the angels, really high vibration, fifth dimensional work. And then I'm finding like social media, especially Instagram, is very low vibrational and it's kind of really trapped in the past. So for me, I'm finding that very hard. So I see with this card that it's almost like creating some distance and acknowledging that we may have done a lot of work and we may be working very high vibrational, but acknowledging that not everybody is willing to do that and not everybody understands about that. So it's kind of like a different perspective. This card I'm hearing is offering us a different perspective in every area of our life. The second card that came up was this gorgeous one. I feel like they all three go really well with our feminine side, and it's like this I love this card. This beautiful soul here is actually creating her wings to fly in the future. So this is all about creating opportunities and there's a massive amount of creative energy floating around. It's actually, I'm just looking at it right now, and it's sitting above all the fear and the anger and stuff. So if you're a creative soul, I'm hearing that you've got to lift your vibration through meditation or dream work or daydreaming out of the window. Lift your vibration up, and there is a massive, beautiful, I love it because I am seeing it as a pink cloud of love and gorgeous hope, energy and healing of your heart too, through creativity. She's actually creating her wings now. She's not flying, she's not taking that leap of faith. She's getting ready to do that in the new year. That's what I'm hearing. And then the third card is this card here, journaling card, and I'm hearing that this rose to me is like you watching your heart blossom, and through journaling work and through, I'm hearing actually reading and writing spiritual notes. So I feel like that is going to heal your heart too. There's so much, I'm hearing there's so much knowledge that you can gain through reading segments of spiritual books. I never read a whole book. I always read a chapter, and then that's kind of as much as I needed from that book. But they're saying that either heal your heart through writing your words down, writing your feelings down, your emotions down, or heal your heart through someone else's written words. I love that. And so funny, I heard, Joe, you must write a book. That's so funny, I keep having that one come up. Anyway, let's get on with this message that I channeled from Raphael. Before this session, I meditated and channeled his clear messages for us all about healing our hearts. And then I'll do a lovely card reading where you can actually test your own intuition too. And that's all very much, I'm hearing that's like the angels offering us pink heart balloons and sweeties from above to help us shift our life forward in amazing ways. So let's have a look. It's so funny when I channel these messages, my handwriting is not very good. So let's have a look at this. Right, so Raphael says to us this week is all about choosing your corner and not getting involved with other people's fights. In some ways, the world is very small and confined. I feel like I'm seeing a vision of it all being constricted and we all in a really tight ball, like a ball of newspaper screwed up. That's what I'm seeing. At the moment, it's pivotal for your own well-being to rest and retreat. Put your virtual headphones on and your little eye patch on too, and hide away from the world. So I'm getting a lovely vision there of, with your your huge, like the old-fashioned headphones on, squidgy ones that are really soft on your ears and just totally almost like ones when you're doing manual work and you have to have those massive ear protectors to stop every single noise. It's kind of, I love that. And a little eye patch, I'm seeing like a cute eye patch like you may buy somebody for a Christmas present with little cat eyes on or something. It's a kind of humorous little vision I'm getting here. So put your virtual headphones on and your eye patch on too, and hide away sometimes. Stop swimming upstream. Notice what pulls you back to your insecurities from the past. Now, for me, I've really been looking at that one. It's an interesting one because I've been looking at how Instagram posts make you feel. And when you flick through, whether it triggers insecurities from your past. Just be aware of these and choose either to turn it off or to choose to look at it in a different way. Old childhood traumas and sadness may come up for you to heal. You're ready to do this like never ever before, and the healing process can speed up immensely at this time. I'm seeing for a lot of my clients that actually we're getting really core, deep healing, deep things from our childhood coming up, really deep things we may have felt we had healed already, or we may have not even kind of like been aware of or wanted to look at, but they're coming up, and they're coming up because you're ready to heal, and the universe is there. I see like Raphael with this beautiful vision of now the vision is of Raphael as like your mother one, and her just holding out her arms to you and giving you a huge hug and healing all those old wounds and creating space in your heart for something new. Right, then the next bit is it's time to change your perspective on the past and to push your life forward in amazing ways. Huge growth, expansion, opportunities and light will be coming in to those who are adaptable and open to change. So I feel I'm seeing this vision now of a love is particularly that light, a huge bright light out there that is, I'm seeing a layer of fear and anger and resentment and will. Then I'm seeing this lovely creative abundance, pink abundance, above that hate and that fear. Then I'm seeing above that a huge light, and this light is growth, expansion, opportunity, and it's all sitting there. For one thing, we need the space, so we need to retreat. We need to heal old wounds so that we can then actually be ready to accept this light in. It's like light codes. I'm hearing light codes and information that is in all different ways to heal you, to help you grow, and to give you huge knowledge of your future, like see glimpses of your future. Your heart is calling you to heal in some way this week. Is there something deep within your heart you want to heal today? That's a huge question. Is there something deep within your heart you want to heal today? And so with that, it's not said in a flippant way or anything, but the angels are with you this week, and they're all, your guardian angels are always with you, you know. And a lot of my work is actually helping people, helping clients with childhood traumas and deep healing. Angels are just saying, please step forward for help if you need it this week. And then, interestingly enough, Raphael said the crystal for this week is selenite. I love that. They've come up with really kind of simple crystals recently, and I feel it's so that everybody is attuned with them and everybody's included too. There can be a lot of kind of crystal snobbery, I would say, in the world, but to me, selenite is just, I'm hearing it's like a pure salt. So it's compassionate, it's loving. You know, it's almost like a little cloud. It's like, I love this crystal ball because at one point I can see through it, right through to the other side. And I love that because I imagine myself stepping in there and sitting in that orb of beautiful cleansing energy. You know, I've got a selenite wand, which is a wonderful thing to really clear your aura and clear your chakras too. That's what I'm hearing. Anyway, I'm now going to, because I didn't want this one to be too long today because I feel like there's a lot of noise out there. So I'm now going to do some cards, and these cards are for you to choose yourself. And you can go, I'm hearing from Raphael, you can do no wrong with this one. You know, whichever number you choose will be the right number for you for this week. And these are all little gifts, little sweeties, little offerings from the angelic realm, and particularly from Raphael, to help you and your heart this week. That's what I'm hearing. So we're going to start with these cards. I'm going to saying 3 sets and 3 cards of each. So anyone that's been looking at these videos on YouTube will know that each week I'm guided to do different amounts and things. So these are going to be a 1, 2, 3. So just choose which, just maybe sit with your heart a few moments. Ground your feet and say, which set of cards do I want? It's so funny, I just heard 3. But just see which set you would like, or maybe you would like information from them all. I just heard there's another card at the end, which is like a gift directly from Source for us all. So I love that. Right. Just going to waft the sage around, and then I'm going to channel the messages directly from Raphael and from Source as well. Right, so I'm ready to receive these messages. This is for set 1. If you chose set 1, let's have a look at these 3 cards. Which ones comes first? This one. So if you set 1, this is new pathways. Consider whether you are happy on your current path. So I'm feeling like, for me, I had this wonderful vision this morning, and it was like, Joe, they've shown me my future. They've shown me where I will be, and it's anything that doesn't align with that. It's now they just said to me, let it go. I loved it. I heard that Frozen, let it go. So with you, if you chose one, I feel like you're getting huge intuition, huge signs here as to what's not working. I feel like technology may stop, or some things may be in your way for an old dream. These are not coincidence. These are all sent from the universe to show you which way to go. I feel like also I'm hearing that if you chose one, you're making life slightly harder work than you need be to. So maybe some of those things that you're struggling with, you no longer need in your life. So the next card is, it goes really well with new pathways and new, the antelope. I see that little antelope running freely there. Freedom. So, and that's that vision like I had this morning. If you feel trapped and things are making you feel trapped and stuck in this cage, maybe they're the things that you need to leave in that cage to fly away and be free. And then the third card for you is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Those three things. Soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. They're all really heavy things. They're very fear-based. They're very kind of dense, solid energies there. And I feel like these are the three things that you need to look at, to release, to let go, to find newfound freedom, and to find new pathways too. So for one, I'm hearing that if you chose one, that you kind of, your heart knows where you belong and knows where to guide you, but your head, the logical one, is getting in the way and is trapping you in this cage. So I'm seeing for you, if you chose one, that it's kind of like time to choose. You know that message at the beginning said, choose which corner you go in? Maybe now you need to choose. Are you going to go along with your logical brain, which is keeping you very much stuck in the past, or do you start believing in magic? Do you start believing in angels? And do you start believing in listening to your heart too? That's one. Let's look at two now. Two's energy is really different from one. I'm hearing that if you chose two, that you are stuck in the past, and I feel like you need some clarity. This is a message of clarity for you today. So the first card is Divine Feminine. Are you being called up to rise? The honeybee. I hear a buzz, buzz, buzz. It's like you, is your heart a tight bud and you need to start listening to it so it expands and it grows. You know, we have choices here as to whether we believe that we can only work small, or whether we believe that we can take on the world. That's what I'm hearing. So with two, I'm hearing that number one was very much your mind, your logic fighting with your magical side, your intuition. This is a very different thing. The energy of two is very much like you cramping your style and you keeping yourself small. So the honeybee, it's saying Divine Feminine, are you being called on to rise? You don't be scared, because the angels are there, your spirit guides, guardian angels, whoever you believe in, they're all there. The universe is opening up a huge portal through, I see opening a huge portal to these opportunities, this light, this creative source. There's so much there, but you kind of need to work on believing yourself too first. And then the next message is open. Are you open to receive these messages? If the angels gave you a huge key into this new doorway, to open this portal to all this opportunity and all this light, would it scare you? I'm hearing, would it scare you stiff? Would you run away, or would you grab it and you open the doorway, the portal into the other side? I'm hearing that they're there for you, but you have to believe, and you have to almost surrender to them and ask for their help too. And the third card is yes. Just say yes. So that's the answer. Do you accept this freedom? And do you open up to the light and the opportunity and all that yummy stuff? And they say yes, please. Go for it, girl. So cute. Now number 3 is an interesting one. Number 3 is about boundaries, and it's boundaries I'm hearing about yourself rather than the outside world. So I'm hearing that the first question is, do you believe in yourself? The second question is, do you believe in the universe? And the third question is, why are you standing in front of your future? So if you chose 3, I love this card. Empowerment, fire activations, bring creative and spiritual freedom. And for me, with a lot of clients, I work with the violet flame. I love working with the violet flame. I love working with the other flames as well, actually. And I'm hearing that this is a huge, if you chose 3, there's a huge opportunity for you to be empowered here. And I hear you've got all the courage and you've got all the bravery there. So why not step forward and spread your wings and be empowered today, dear? That's what I hear. I love that. Right, and then the second card is detox. Now with that, I'm very interested with that detox card, because they're saying this is not a detox of food. It's not a detox of environment. This is a detox of your mind and what you want to take forward and what you can't. So what I'm hearing is to empower yourself and be this like phoenix in flight. There's some old stuff, and there may be some new stuff as well that you just need to lift the lid on and open. It's like this morning when I just was waking, I get a lot of intuitive kind of messages right then, and I just heard, suddenly I felt really angry about the last couple of years, but it wasn't my angry, it was how it affected other people rather than myself. So I really sat with that, and I pulled it about, and I listened to that anger, and I pulled it down to a few words, and then it just, once it was out of my system and I understood it, I didn't even know it was there yesterday. So I'm hearing for you that the way to empower yourself and move yourself forward is a detox of old thoughts. And then the last card is a huge great hug from the universe, and it's birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. This is this phoenix rising. The phoenix will rise within you once you detox from these old thoughts and you believe in yourself and believe in the universe too. So for that, it's like I'm seeing each of those pebbles as spirit guides, angels, all lovely light beings directly from source coming down and saying believe in yourself, and things will start shifting every single day for you. Right, let's have a look. The final card is the card that came through directly from source. Let's have a look. Oh, I love that. It just fell off. Jumped out of my hand. Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. I love that. I feel like I love that on so many different levels. I'm going to say that the one firstly I'm getting is this protection is almost like protecting yourself against your own thoughts here. It's like sometimes I'm hearing we can be our own worst enemy, dear. And so maybe this is the time where, like those cards came through there, we need to really work out who this enemy is within us, and have a chat with it and work out all its vices and all its little tricks, because they're saying that is for a lot of us, especially as intuitives and empaths, we pick up on other people's negativity and other people's thoughts, and then somehow they get squirreled away inside us. This is a time to release them into the universe, release them directly up to source. And also the protection there is cutting the cords. I'm hearing that there may be some cutting the cords of old friendships or old relationships too. And there's a third thing that's come, call back your power. So the more you connect with your heart, the clearer you will have a picture of your future, the clearer your heart will be to fall in love with your life, with the world and with others too. And I love that. The little soul retrieval thing is, within us. When I do sessions with people, I see each person as a shiny star, and that's how we're dropped into the world, as a shiny star. And you know, we may be dropped into very dark environments where our little star keeps on shining till midlife. There's so much opportunity. Forget about your age, forget about where you live or whatever. I'm hearing that there's so much opportunity for every single one of us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Directly from source that came. That's just like opened up a whole new like I see a vision of a grass plain, and everybody's got a chance here. For the next year there's loads of stuff coming in, but the main thing is to believe in ourselves and to believe that it can happen to you too. Wow, thank you. Also, just dropping that in, I love that, because tomorrow I'm doing one of my group live meditations, and I see that as us all sitting around. This is actually going to be like for Christmas. It's going to be all the angels are going to do this lovely healing meditation. I'm going to channel their messages and their healing through, and so that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. So I feel like that's all the lovely women sitting around in a circle all over the world, connecting with the angels and directly with source to receive as much healing and beautiful clarity and messages for that new year. Okay, right. I send you lots and lots of love. Please, if there's any way I can help through my healing sessions or my readings, then please reach out. If you've enjoyed this recording and you feel like it would help your families and friends and loved ones, then please could you share it with them too? And and also could you subscribe if you're interested too? All right then, send you loads and loads of love. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great week. Bye bye.